Goldman Sachs is now offering Bitcoin and Ethereum to many of their high net worth clients. This is a huge deal because Goldman Sachs is one of the biggest banks in the world. It is the second largest investment bank. They have $2 trillion in assets under management, market cap of $111 billion, 40,000 employees, and Goldman's private wealth management business mostly targets people that have got at least $25 million or more to invest. Now, when we start to think about why it is so important that they are starting to offer Bitcoin and Ethereum to their high net worth clients, it's because that is the first step to offering to all of their clients. And when you have $2 trillion in assets, you don't need much of that to shift into Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in order to start to see price impacted. We've got a quote here from Mary Rich, the global head of digital assets for Goldman's private wealth management division. Mary said there's a contingent of clients who are looking to this asset as a hedge against inflation, and the macro backdrop over the past year has certainly played into that. She then went on to say, there is also a large contingent of clients who feel like we're sitting at the dawn of a new internet in some ways and are looking for ways to participate in this space. When we start to think about exactly how these clients are being the ones pulling the bank into the space, that's important, because if the banks were simply sitting around a conference room and they were saying to themselves, I don't know if anyone wants this, maybe we should do it, maybe we shouldn't, they begin to prioritize how are we actually going to spend our budget this year and what is the potential ROI. But when your clients are quite literally banging down your door saying, get me into this market, get me exposure to these assets, you as a bank know either you help them do it or they'll go somewhere else. We then have a quote from Mike Novogratz, the founder and CEO of Galaxy Digital. He also used to be a partner at Goldman Sachs, where he said, adoption is happening faster than I predicted. It's shocking to me how fast people are moving into the system. And of course, we've seen individuals, we've seen financial institutions, and even nation states start to adopt this technology. But over time, what one thing is clear is that Wall Street, regardless of what they thought about it initially, they have to participate. Their clients are demanding it, and Goldman Sachs is proving that by getting in the game and offering Bitcoin and Ethereum to their private wealth clients. What do you think?
Goldman Sachs, this is a great move. Morgan Stanley has already made this move, and they're going to go ahead and let clients invest in Bitcoin in April. This is a no-brainer for Goldman Sachs, the second largest investment bank in the world, right behind JP Morgan, who I expect to follow this lead and also do a similar move this year as well. But yeah, they're a massive company with clients that have massive amounts of wealth, and having those clients the ability to access Bitcoin and invest in the asset to either push the price up or just for them personally to get exposure to them. It's great for the client, great for them. And I'm sure the bank will figure out a way to make a ton of money off fees, off exchange fees and custody fees and everything in between. So they're going to make money as well. So it's good for everyone.
I think also the clients that they have in the private wealth division, they're very sophisticated. Now, some people may say they make bad trades, they make bad investments, whatever, right? That's true anywhere. Just because you're rich doesn't make you smart, but they are very sophisticated for the most part. And it's another signal that this is not just people playing on the internet that are random, that no one's ever thought of as a sophisticated investor. Instead, what we're talking about here is some of the wealthiest people in the world are now saying, hey, I want exposure to that asset class. And in the short term, sure, there'll be some price impact on that, probably bullish if there's more people putting a lot of dollars in. But I think the more important thing to me is these people, they aren't very price sensitive in terms of trading around. A lot of these folks, they're family offices, they're large investors. And so what they do is they come up with a number. Okay, I want to put 2% of my assets into Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. They go ahead and they allocate to that space. And as they do that, what they watch is whether it goes up, it goes down, it goes sideways, whatever, they've allocated. And they're going to continue to hold that position. Very few of them are day trading or anything like that if they're using the private wealth management at Goldman Sachs or anywhere else. So it's interesting to see these people coming into the market. I also think that another piece of it is if Goldman is doing this, it must mean that the top executives all bless this. This doesn't get done because there's a reputational component to it. There's a risk management component to it, et cetera. There's definitely, okay, they went and they got anointed by the executive team and said, you're good to go. Go offer it. Hey, you, did you like this video? Great. We make 5 of them a day and post them here on this channel. Make sure you're subscribed, like the video, and see you next time.